Dude, every time after we record with a guest, my legs get so sweaty.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
God
But
damn.
what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. This
What
is
up?
actually episode 80.
Ooh, this is 8-0 today?
80. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the like button so you get your weeks full of good luck. But today is just me and Pablo. We're going to be shooting shit. I got some stuff I want to talk about that I have had trouble with the past couple days.
Ooh. Is it your bowel movements?
That's been my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but welcome back. We actually tried to go live before this on YouTube, and turns out if it's your first time going live on YouTube, you need to give YouTube at least a 24-hour notice before you do, so they can like verify your channel, I think. So that didn't end up happening.
Yeah, they just want to make sure you don't have any strikes or you're following YouTube guidelines or something like that.
Yeah, but it'll happen next week, which will be pretty fun. We're looking forward to going live.
Yeah, but it's fine. I think we know how to, because we like looked up the videos and I had everything set up, and I was just gonna hit like go live to start the whole thing, but it didn't work out. But next time, catch us on live, on YouTube live.
Yes. But okay, so this weekend I went over to Lafayette for Becca's birthday, and well, first which one do I want to talk about first?
Dude, I don't know what you got.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll talk about this first. So editing wise, I had a plan ahead, obviously, to edit, because I wasn't going to be able to edit Saturday night going into Sunday morning, and those are usually my prime editing times. So I had to prepare, and I didn't prepare as much as I wanted to, because I ended up having an editing crunch, and Sunday night when we got home, I was like stressed out because I had to edit the pregame guys videos, and dude, I barely got that done today because they had sent me 4 and they usually send me 3, and like depending on how much they send me and like how much notes to send me depends on how long I take, and this particular batch that they sent me was a little bit longer. So I did some of their videos on Sunday night and then Monday morning, and I finished it all up this morning. But Monday morning, dude, I was so stressed because I hadn't even started editing my YouTube video that was coming out that day.
Oh.
Yeah. So
the one that came out yesterday.
Yeah. So I think that's also why it did the way it did, because I put myself in such a big editing crunch that I freaking hate myself for doing so.
Yeah.
Because I told myself before that like that hasn't happened in a couple months, and I hate that it happened because I mean, I can't edit as well as I wanted to.
Okay, hold on. You keep on going. I'm going to move the blinds.
Yeah. I can't edit as well as I wanted to because I'm in a time crunch. Oh, that's pretty nice.
No watch.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, see? Because it was giving a bunch of rays on your face. So when you... now they're facing this way so the light doesn't come in.
That's a hack, bro.
Tu sabes, bro.
But, so basically... the video didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to, and I needed it to go out by Monday at 6. I got it done Monday at 4. I still had to do the thumbnail. So I'm like, shit, dude. I have... realistically, it's enough time, but I had an hour and 50 minutes to do the thumbnail, and... honestly, I think it was shit.
Well, you can always go back to it and fix the thumbnail if you really want.
Like the thing with that is every time I like go back and try to fix the video, I'm spending so much time trying to fix that video when I just leave it alone.
You can just put energy on it on another one.
Yeah, because like if I try to fix that video already has a bad like click-through rate. So like just trying to revive that video is gonna be so much time that it wouldn't be worth it.
Right.
But it was kind of a slap to the face, not gonna lie, because the video I posted on Friday at 6 right now has 9.3 thousand views.
Yeah, but you can't take that as your average, bro. Because if you look at your other views, you haven't hit that many views that fast on a video yet, on a long form video.
Yeah.
So that one's an anomaly. You know?
I know, but like it's it puts you on such of a high horse.
Yeah.
And then like the next day, like the video that came out on Monday, yesterday, is a 10 out of 10. It doesn't even have 100 views. Like my average amount of views that I get from my long form videos is like 250 to 400.
Do you know what the average view duration is?
It's longer because it's a longer video. It's like
on the one that came out on Monday.
Because it's almost a 10-minute video. So the average view duration is higher than normal.
But like what is it?
It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay.
Normally what it is like a minute and 40 seconds or 2 minutes and 10 seconds in between there.
Okay.
But it was higher than normal, and the watch hours is the same just because it's a longer video.
Right.
But I messed up with it was just a whole. I was in shambles, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I think it was for a number of reasons, and another one was just because at the time of that recording you didn't have it yet, but the mics with the windsock.
Yeah.
So like I think in the first couple seconds all you hear is.
It's so annoying, bro.
Yeah, but now that you have the mics, and spoiler, we're gonna go record on Thursday for a little bit. That's gonna be nice.
It is
having those mics there.
Because Alma had brought it up over the weekend when I saw her. She brought up that like all you could hear is wind on the videos, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do anything about it. Well, now I can because now I have the mics.
Yeah.
But there's already 2 videos coming out that I don't have the mics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this Friday and then next Monday still don't have mics.
Yeah.
So the video,
but I think even with the sock, I think you still pick up a little bit of wind, especially if it's like a super windy day. But I think for the most part, it'll cut that completely out.
Yeah, it will, because I tested it out outside like on a decent windy day, and like especially since the mic is like right up on my voice or my mouth, it like my voice overpowers the wind.
Got it.
So I'm just so excited to use them. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird though, because I'm so used to going up closer to the camera for them to hear me more, and I feel like I'm gonna do that. But I don't need to. I just need to talk like this.
Yeah, wherever you're standing, you can just be like, all right, like upper left.
And then I'm also going to feel like I'm talking like into a mic on the podcast. And I feel like I'm going to like just talk in a lower tone instead of like my normal almost yelling voice for my videos.
Because you're used to having to yell basically for the phone to pick up your voice.
Yeah, but I'm still going to keep it like at the yelling. Just if I need to turn it down, I'll turn it down. Yeah,
in post.
But, last thing I want is to try and turn it up in post, because I found out that the mics that I have like a small like hiss of static in the background, and that just comes with like what you pay for the mic. And I heard a bunch of reviews about it, but I'd rather speak louder to overpower that than speak softer and having to turn my volume up on myself and that static also being higher.
I get you.
Yeah, but Thursday's gonna be fun. I have like 3 ideas of what I want to do for the videos or video. We'll see which one I end up choosing.
Okay, bet. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited because I'm gonna take some more photos, which was fun. Even with just like the kit lens that I have, and it's nothing crazy, but it was fun.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. Our photo shoot that we had, our mini photo shoot.
Yeah, well, you're gonna post the pictures soon, but by the time this video comes out, they would have already been posted.
It would have been like a week ago.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was fun. I think next time though, like on Thursday, I'm gonna go with a plan of how I kind of want to like shoot photos, because I found myself, even though I kind of planned some shots for the first one we did, I feel like I lacked some creativity on the photos. Like I wanted to do more. As like I edited them, I'm like, like these are cool, but like I feel like there was some more like stills I could have got from that day that I just didn't get, because 1, time crunch, and 2, like I didn't really prepare that many shots.
Well, that's just lack of experience.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally my first time.
Yeah. And dude, bro, I am so hyped to post those.
Yeah.
They look so good.
I keep on looking back at it, and I'm like, I still like them, but I can see how I can improve.
That's good.
Like I see them, and I'm like, yeah, you can tell an amateur made these. But there's still that one, bro, that
one you really like.
Yeah, dude, solid. You know what's funny too? I was like, cause now, like on my YouTube, right? Cause I took the social media break and I'm still on it. But so on YouTube, I went through and unfollowed so much people that I just kind of used as like passing my time, right? And I started purposefully looking stuff up that's more productive. So like I want to get into photography. So I've been looking up a bunch of photography stuff.
Nice.
And one of my favorite stuff is like people like doing like photography challenges. That sounds so lame.
How's that work out?
But like this guy, it's like Phil Lambert, I think is his name. Ah, fuck. I think that's his name. But like it was him and three other guys. And they had to shoot 3 different photos, but they only had 1 shot each. So like one photo was a panning shot. You know what that is?
No.
So like if you're running, I'm taking a photo of you while like this, right? And you're focused, but the background's like blurry, as if you're going fast as fuck.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's a skill. It's like, and you have to have like your settings on your aperture and like your shutter speed like a certain way. So that, a reflection shot, and then a portrait. And they were in New York City, and they had 5 minutes to get those 3 shots each. And as soon as you went and took the picture, that was it.
Dude, that sounds like fun. Look.
Yeah, and then the people who got the best pictures won the competition.
Uh-huh.
I forgot where I was going. It was some photography. I was gonna go talk about shorts because we were talking about the picture I edited.
Mm-hmm.
So there's these people that also will like post like street photography of like, hey, I'm gonna go take a photo of you, right? And hey, like if you were a stranger on the street, I'd go up and be like, hey, like I like your fit, like it's a vibe, like I'm a street photographer or just photographer. Mind if I take a couple of pictures of you for free? You know, like here's my work, you know, and I'll send it to you for fun as long as I can post it on my Instagram. And so I was scrolling through a bunch of those, and then one came up and it said top photography trends to stop. And I was like, oh shit, that's interesting. I'm a new like person taking pictures, right? Like, let me see what not to do, right? Bro, number 1 was that of having that like that color overlay a little bit, like it's like the whole thing is slightly like tinted red, and I was like, no way they're talking about that.
Bro, you're like my favorite photo.
Yeah, and I was like, there's no way they're talking about that. And then this motherfucker pulls up Lightroom and he's like, yeah, this is how you do it. And that's that. Yeah. Literally the exact same thing. And he said he says very 2014 and like that was the trend back then.
Okay.
And I'm like, but I look back at the photo and I still like it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
So then what's the trend now?
I didn't look it up, but I think right now it's more just like clean photos. Like as far as, because there's so many different types of photography, you know, because like Cole does a lot of gym photography. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the trend is more like dark, and I think they do that like, I don't know the specific name of it yet, but there's like a line curve, right? And you can click at different points of the line to adjust the overall color of the image. And when you do that, it's at the bottom of the line, and you move it slightly up, and then that's how you get that look. And for certain gym photos, that's the trend I've noticed. It's dark. It's got that little bit, and it's a little bit like a desaturated photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the trend for gym stuff. When it comes to sports, it's a lot of just like clean, like super like clean, like just bring out the colors, nothing crazy, just overall clean photo. Just not really much about the editing, but just making sure the actual like photo looks good.
Like how you took it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Not much in post. Post, you just punch it up a little bit, make it look all nice, but like that's about it. But bro, there's so much type of photography out there.
Yeah, well, you were telling me during the shoot that you were gonna shoot the photos in RAW because those specific types of photos do better in post edit, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I literally just thought you just take the photo, slap it on Lightroom, and then you could edit it the same way you would as any other photo.
Yeah, I mean, in theory you can, but a JPEG. Because your phone shoots in JPEG. Uh-huh. And if you want to find something interesting on your phone, whenever you take a picture, you know how there's that little eye with a circle around it?
Yeah.
You can click on it, and it gives you how it took the photo. The ISO it took it at, the shutter speed, and everything. It gives you all the information. Because it's like an actual camera that's in the phone.
Yeah.
It's just, the only thing is it's on automatic at all times. You can't adjust exposure or anything like that.
See, the only thing I know about like adjusting all that stuff is decibels because of the whole mishap I had with my mics about the little static in the background, Vic had told me to lower the decibels, and I tried to do it on my phone, but it doesn't let you like change any edits on that.
No. Yeah, that's too specific for the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe on Android. You know how Android people are always like, oh, fuck Apple.
Yeah, what Android does it too. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I've been really getting into it, and I don't want to get too specific because I feel like it's boring unless you like it. But like, I find myself kind of geeking out about it.
I mean, I geek out about YouTube on the channel all the time. I don't see why you can't geek out about cameras.
But I was like watching about people just getting photos about like in big sporting events and like how they do it, and like you have to know the game to get like that good photo that like goes up everywhere. Bro, I was watching this one back in the Olympics in London. Mm-hmm. They took over the whole Olympics like 3-some billion photos.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah. And then out of those, I think like 100 million were like edited and sent out to like buyers, like a newspaper covering it, and they wanted to get some photos from like Getty Images.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Well, an event that big, I can assume that like that's an average.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's like there's people like on like the court, so to say, taking photos, and it's all wirelessly connected to like an editing fucking room.
So they edit it on the spot.
Bro, literally, like you take the photo, it instantly gets sent to the editors. They edit it, send it to the person, and they send it to the buyer, like the newspaper, and then they'll post it up. And then that whole time takes like 60 seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. When before, like back in like the 1900s or whatever, when they did that, it was like that whole process took 40 minutes. And now in under a minute, you can go from taking the photo raw to having it online in an article somewhere for you to read about in 60 seconds. Crazy, huh?
That is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, how fast technology works.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's funny because like you see videos or like photos of like all these photographers, and then you just have all these photographers like this.
Yeah.
With all their big lenses, it just looks funny.
Because if you think, now that I think about it, in like Olympic events, especially track, you see them like pass the finish line, and at the end, it's just all the photographers.
Yeah. But like, there's some that are like I think the more experienced ones are like, yeah, fuck those finish line photos. Like, I've done that my whole career, and they'll go somewhere weird in the track and just wait for something to happen, and just like take like different photos. Yeah.
So with the photo shoot that we did, what was that kind of like the vibe that you're shooting for, or is this like?
What do you mean?
Like as far as like what you want to do with photography?
Yeah, I liked the sports stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see myself really getting into the sports stuff. Like because it was just fun, you know, and like you just go do your thing, and I'll be just in the corner just looking at the photo.
Which is dope because I feel like you would love to take like action shots. Like,
yeah. See, I like that. But the thing is, with the lens I have, it doesn't have that great of a zoom in, and like the quality after a certain point isn't the best. But that's just the lens. Like,
that's why you've been looking into new lenses.
Yeah. Because like you can get some that, bro, like you can zoom in fucking far, and like that's how people like from the sidelines in a soccer match, like they get those photos from across the field, and it looks crisp. Yeah.
How much do those lenses go for?
Bro, like
a couple grand.
Like 12,000 maybe.
Shit.
Well, those specifically maybe like 2,000-3,000. But you can get lenses up to like $12,000 and more.
That's 2 MacBooks right there.
Yeah, bro. Dude, that's like a car, like that's half of a car payment.
That's almost a down payment to a house.
Yeah, dude, I'm saying. Yeah.
But like if you're taking that good of quality of photos, you could easily turn that around, like as far as like profit wise.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, but it's fun. I think like I want to get more practice with just like shooting for you, and like whenever you go, like I want to make it a goal at least every other week. So like twice a month, whenever you go shoot, like I'd like to show up. Maybe if I'm not part of the video, but at least like take photos of you doing your video. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get my practice in, and you get your YouTube video in.
Dude, I'm recording every week, so
yeah. See, and I kind of banked on the fact that you would record every week. So I'm like, I'll give myself every other week to do this because it would be fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm literally recording every week.
Yeah.
Or last week was kind of a struggle though because it fucking rained. So, and it sucks because I haven't. Well, we went on Tuesday. Yeah, we did our photo shoot on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, Tuesday.
like
It was Tuesday.
But after that, I usually record like 3 times a week, just to like make sure. Or some of those times I just record reels.
But like if it's a really nice day out, you've been taking advantage just for getting as much as you need.
Oh yeah, get as
can.
much as content, get as much actual practice in, like actually practicing the sport. Because if I just don't practice, bro, the videos are gonna suck. Yeah. But I thought like, cause I want to do some videos of me learning how to do skill moves, because I've never been good at that. But I feel like
we know, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like since my channel is like a sports channel, I want to definitely get better at soccer. So like I can score some banger ass goals. Yeah. And 2, so I can look more professional doing it, or not professional, but like.
But like, you can back it up, so to say. Yeah. Because right now, like you can score some bangers, but you gotta hit like 1,000 shots first before you hit that one.
So like if I ever do any collabs with anybody, I want to make sure like I'm persistent and efficient with their time and my time. Yeah. Because I have all the time in the world to go fucking shoot, or not all the time, but like usually my sessions are. Sometimes they're 4 hours long. Yeah. Just because I'm there shooting 2 videos and then reels at the end. And the reels, bro, I'm just shooting and shooting and shooting. There's a point where my leg is just like numb. Yeah. I was like, fuck, I need a break. Yeah. And out of that, I get like 10 good shots. So like, when I first started, it was terrible, bro. Every single shot was just straight into the goal, straight into the goal. Yeah. But the funny thing is that when I record those shots, I'm like, oh, like if it were even to go in, I posted it. Yeah. Because none of them were going in ever. Yeah. So at least you had one that went inside of the net. Yeah, yeah. And if it did go inside of the net, I posted it on YouTube, like on my YouTube Shorts. But now it's like, dude, that's not gonna do it. Like, and then also I need to stop just posting free kick videos. Like I need to spice it up and add something different. Which leads me into my next topic that I wanted to talk to you about. I need your opinion. So. My YouTube Shorts / Instagram is basically mainly all fucking free kicks. Yeah. Some of them tutorials or like unboxings, but what do you think I can do to spice up my content and improve it to where it's not just boring free kicks?
Well, I think it'd be, because I've actually like thought about this as I'm watching your stuff, but I think that maybe like you learning a skill move would be cool, like you doing a tutorial, which I think you've done one.
Yeah, it was one, but like.
Yeah, something similar, right? Yeah, but I don't know, maybe still do free kicks, but like in a different, like make it your own. You know what I mean? Like maybe like before you kick the ball, do a shot of the ball like spinning on the floor and then kick it. You know what I mean? Or I don't know.
So like do a little more in post editing, or like do like separate clips and add them together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do it at one, like hold the ball, spin it, and then go and kick it. But I was thinking more of like a transition of like, it's up close to the ball, you spin the ball, you get it spinning, and then right when it's like at its top spin or whatever, then it cuts to you kicking the ball, or like put something up on top of the post and try to like knock it off.
Yeah. I've been looking to get some targets to attach to the posts. Yeah. To make it more satisfying if I do hit the target. Yeah. But now that we're talking about this, I'm getting a lot of videos or like little short ideas. Yeah. And every time this happens, I always write them down, so I'm not gonna forget about it.
Well, your notes are right there, bro. Just pull them up and write them down.
Yeah. I literally have to write everything down because look, I'm gonna show you my YouTube channel video ideas. Just a really quick scroll. Yeah. Of everything that I have there. Nice. And this is for reels. And I literally have here, be more creative. But let me get this typed down real quick.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, oh shit. Because when you look at like the people who are popping off, like it's just free kicks. You know what I mean? So maybe like, I don't know. Because like what more can you do to spice up a free kick video? Or are you trying to do something else besides free kicks?
I'm gonna try and do something else besides free kicks, but as far as spicing up my free kick videos, that's where the mics come along. Because I'm gonna have like people have mic'd up gym sessions. I'm gonna have mic'd up free kick sessions. So, because there's times where I have some like stupid ass commentary that I do with my shots. That's just gonna be added when I do the free kicks. So tomorrow, actually, I'm gonna use the mic, and I'm just gonna do reels tomorrow, and I'm gonna see how it plays out because a big thing, a part of the free kicks, is also the sound of me kicking the ball, and I don't know how much of that's gonna be picked up in the mic, and then also like the sound of like the crossbar being hit or the goal or the ball going in the goal. So I'm gonna be testing the waters to see how much of that is picked up or if it's even good.
Well, when it's you by yourself, what you could do is, because whenever the one that's here, right, when you kick the ball, you can hear it. But if you want to hear the one that's hitting the crossbar, maybe put your second mic over there.
Oh, like near the goal?
Yeah, put it on the floor, or like you can clip it. So clip it on the part of a net that you like won't hit or something.
I'll hit it. Did you see my? Oh, you haven't seen it. I
No.
set up my phone behind the goal.
Yeah.
So I'm facing the goal right now. I'm going for the top right corner. I set it up behind that. My first shot, straight on my fucking phone.
Oh, for real?
Around the corner and hit my phone.
Nice. Yeah. So maybe do that. Like put the mic right there, so that way it can pick it up even better.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because you have two.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you go by yourself to go shoot the videos, so just put the other one over there.
Yeah, I didn't think about that because there's so many like ways I can do it. I've also seen people just literally put the mic on the floor and do like an ASMR practice, like passing. Like they're just passing the ball with their buddies with the mic on the floor, and you can hear like just the ball going on the grass and them kicking the ball.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try that too, but I also see people doing like those challenges, like crossbar challenges, where they have like their names at the top, like 10 shots, like Julio goes first, Sam goes next, and like it shows an X if you get it or not.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that, but a lot of people are doing that. I've been trying my best to come up with what's it called?
Original content.
Yeah, original content, but it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, especially when there's a bunch of content out there already, it's super hard to come out with original content. You know, like just like this podcast, how are we gonna make it original?
Bro, this podcast
and make
is
it stand out.
Yeah,
bro. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, there's a reel. Check it out. That posted about talking about V-Shred, who did a video of about when he was on a fake podcast setup, and it looked like I was on a fake podcast setup talking about a fake podcast. So it was funny. Yeah, I love how the internet does not let you fucking miss. You know what I mean? Because when I recorded it or when I edited that video, I didn't think anything of it. You know, because during that time when I was talking, you didn't really say anything besides like just yeah or oh or you know. But I'm not really gonna add that because then I feel like it's annoying.
It really is annoying.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you didn't add it.
Yeah, and then people were like, "Oh shit! Like, is this a fake podcast setup?"
Well, bro, on TikTok it got like 50,000 views on it.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm not complaining.
Which is funny because I think I've made 3 reels that have done really well.
I think all of the reels you made fucking popped off.
But all the ones I've made are a complete accident that they do well. It's me fucking something up, or just not thinking about like the fake podcast one. Like I didn't think about how I looked talking about a fake podcast.
Yeah.
You know, it just happened to also look like a fake podcast. And then the one with Karen and the comb.
And you like mansplaining.
Bro, one of the comments that said, "No way, this guy's mansplaining her own birth." I was like, and then our most one on Instagram with Javi, when I put like when I said he was in the army, but I put Marine drill instructors yelling, and people were like, "Okay, which one is it?" You know,
it's the small details like that.
Yeah, and like all 3 of them were just I forgot. You know what I mean?
Which is funny because the other one that has above 100,000 views is also with Godin, and it's the one I edited about her talking about picking up counterfeit money.
Yeah.
And I did that one last minute, like, because I'm like, fuck, I forgot to do the fucking podcast reel. So I started editing it, and it was like 8:30 at night. I edited it, finished it, and then just posted it like then and there.
Yeah.
Not scheduled, not anything. I just posted it.
Yeah.
And it fucking blew up. 120,000 views. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But that one was a good story, and the way you cut it up was nice.
Thank you.
It's because I feel like when you have a short amount of time to do it, you're like, I need to get this out. So
you only see the important parts.
Yeah,
of the story.
so you don't fuck around with anything else. You're like, I need to get this done. This part's not important. Fuck it, like it's done. Versus when you have more time, you're looking at a piece and you're like, oh, maybe this part could be added because it adds more dimension to the story.
See, moral of the story.
Always be in a rush.
Always be in a rush.
Procrastinate until the last minute.
Yes. To the very last minute that you can.
Yeah, that's how you get through college. And life, apparently.
And life. Diamonds are made through pressure.
I told that. Oh, I have a story.
Let's hear it.
It's about, I think I told you, about the mazapans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell the podcast. But, so I listened. What the fuck? At work, I work the weekends, right? And this dude brought in a whole bunch of Mexican candy. And the day before, he asked me which ones I wanted. And I don't think he got me any of the ones I fucking requested, by the way.
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, the little chocolates, the Carlos
Little
V.
chocolates. Is that a rapper, bro?
Yo, that's fucked up.
Oh shit! I didn't mean it. Not like that. Okay. Go after Pablo.
Okay, I have two stories now, both related to work. First one is the candy one. So I asked him for the Carlos V, which is a Mexican chocolate, favorite chocolate of all time, right? And then I asked him for the Lucas, the pelones, I think they're called. Yeah, and then he showed up with a bag the next day. He didn't have any of those, but I grabbed a pulparindo, and then I grabbed a mazapan, 2 mazapans, right? And I was walking by this guy at work, and I gave him the pulparindo because I'm like, oh, like he's cool, like he's shared beers, like strange beers with me that he really likes. I'm like, let me share some candy. So I gave him the pulparindo, and he fucked with it. He's like, oh, it's strange, like I really like it though. He's like, it's good. And then I was like, oh, you like that one? I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, try this one. It was a mazapan. And that one, I'm like, this one's a little bit more tame. So if you like that one, I know you're going to like this one. And bro, he fell in love with it. He had it, and he explained it to me. Like, he broke down what happened in his mouth with it. And I was like, dude, this guy's in love. He was like, yeah, dude. He's like, it's like a flower. He's like, when you eat it, it's like this, like flour almost. And as you let it sit in your mouth, it turns into a dough. And then it gets stuck on your teeth and like on the roof of your mouth. He's like, and if you let it sit there, it'll just dissolve and get all in your taste buds.
Damn, this guy really likes
Bro,
him.
he broke down exactly what happened in his mouth. So I gave him one, and he went back to the guy that gave me the candy because he asked me where I got it, and I told him. And he got 5 more out of him.
Damn.
And then he went to somebody else who he knew he gave candy to and got 4 out of him. So he had, with the one I gave him, that's 10. And then I was like showing him how they got packaged because he asked. And I was like, oh, dude, they sell them on Amazon. And he bought a 30-pack on the spot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so he loves mazapanes.
Dude, those are so bad for you.
Bro, but they're so good.
We got the box, and literally on the box, it says excess in calories in Spanish.
Yeah, well, and also, I think it also says like azúcar también. Like,
Yeah.
exceso en azúcar.
Honestly, it's literally like just sugar.
Well, you know, I looked up how to make it, and you know what it is?
Huh.
Powdered sugar and like processed, like in a food processor, peanuts.
That's it?
Yeah, like if you take peanuts, powdered sugar, put them in one of the food processors, and mix them up until it's a certain consistency, you get that. That's all it is.
That makes sense. It tastes like that.
Yeah, that's literally all it is. And if you mix it too much, it turns into peanut butter. Yeah. So you got to find a good consistency.
So you mean to tell me mazapan is
It's like pre-peanut butter?
pre-peanut butter?
Yeah, it's like pre-cum, but not cum yet. Anyways, next story. So it's also work. So we're doing this competition at work where, you know, like the arcade basketball game?
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're doing a competition like that. And I advanced to the second round, and I was going. And it's just weird because the balls are light, and I never really played that game. So instead of shooting like this, I was going like underhand method, you know? And we had 30 seconds, and I think I got like 22.
That's not bad.
Right? So far, out of everyone that's gone, I've gotten the highest score out of everybody, right? So that's what made me advance to the second round. And then this guy named Steven, comes after me. And, bro, this guy just goes,
Dang, every single one.
He hit like 6 or 7 in a row.
Oh hell.
And then the more you score in a row, it's like a point multiplier. So he ended with like 47.
Damn.
So like way more than double than what I had, right? Okay, so he's black, right? But
what's that supposed to mean?
no, yeah, exactly, right? So then it was that happened during first break. Last break, I met up with all the guys in his department, like as I was walking to get equipment, and they were all there, and Steve was there too. And we were talking, and I was like, they were like, hey, like what's the name or what's the prize for first place? So it's a basketball jersey. What's the prize for second place? It's a $50 gift card. And then everyone looks at this guy and he's like, oh yeah, like I got it. And everyone's, oh yeah, you got it. And then I was like, yeah, bro, you got it. I'm like, like you scored a whole bunch, like like you got it, And then motherfucking this chick goes, oh really, Pablo? He's got it. It was like she goes, why do you got to be like that?
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then I was like, wait, and I was like, what? And I was, oh no, dude, I did not mean it like that. And then everyone played along with it. Everyone was like, damn, Pablo, that's fucked up. And this motherfucker was like, yeah, guys, hold me back. I'm gonna fuck him up. And dude, I got so red. I'm like, dude, I did not mean it like that at all.
Damn, they got on you, bro.
Yeah.
They were all joking.
Yeah, it was all a joke. It was all like busting balls, It was like all of us. I mean, it's 3 Mexicans, black guy, and the other guy looks Samoan. I don't know what he is, but like nobody there was white or whatever. So but we were all just chilling.
Who ended up getting the jersey?
No, and there's not a final yet.
Oh,
yeah, it's still ongoing during breaks. But yeah, it's just one of those like embarrassing stories that happened, and I was like, dude.
I did not mean it that way.
Yeah, because that hasn't happened to me before. And motherfucker, the guy, so the guy that had the candy was in that group. And he goes, yeah, this is the start of Pablo's evil arc. He said,
your villain arc?
Yeah, my villain arc. Like in an anime, now I'm becoming the villain. That's what he said.
Damn. So you scored the second most amount?
So it's like a bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was me and him, and he knocked me out of the bracket.
Oh, okay. So you're not in the bracket anymore?
No, I lost. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was looking kind of rooting for you.
Yeah.
And low key, bro, second place. I kind of prefer second place over first place. $50.
Well, no, I haven't won.
No, I'm saying like if.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not that into basketball.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it comes down to it, and I'm going against another person, I'm gonna let them win. I want the $50.
Yeah, I'll go and hit like 3 and be like, all right, bro, you just have to hit 4.
Yeah. Or you just like miss on purpose.
Don't hit a single one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but especially because you can't win the jersey and like sell it, because then you get fired.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Because they're like, why are you doing that? Like, because you can get, like, it's like a jersey.
Oh,
like if you were gonna get like an official like Argentina jersey from the World Cup type.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How do they know if you sell it or not?
They got people.
Damn.
They got people, bro.
That's why you pay cash.
Yeah, it happens all word of mouth, just cash, and it's like this person told me that they're selling this, and then like you don't post it online anywhere, because they will find it.
Damn.
And they will fire you.
That's crazy how companies are super strict about that. Because I had an orientation at a certain company. Should I say I don't work for them? I'll just
up to you, bro.
And they got to the point of the orientation where they were talking about like social media, and I'm like, okay, like first of all, it was 5 a.m, and they said social media, and I'm like, I'm awake.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what can and what can I not do? If they say I can't do YouTube, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And basically what they said is that anything, basically keep the company's name out of your mouth. Anything social media, anything text or anything posts, keep it out of your mouth. There's literally people that the company hires to scour the internet to see what anybody's talking about them.
Yeah.
And if it's bad, they fire them. And yeah.
When I first moved to Indy, I had a orientation at Amazon, and when I went, they said the same thing. Like, yo, don't badmouth the company, don't even say anything neutral. Just if you're gonna talk about Amazon, it's got to be in a good light. And I never got the job, but like I think because something happened with like they didn't get my drug test, and I feel like that was a blessing in disguise that happened. I didn't end up going there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you feel about that? About companies monitoring their employees.
I mean,
like,
I definitely look at it as like them. What's the word I'm looking for? Them doing their best to keep the negative comments out of the internet of them, and if anybody says any negative comments, they fire the people. I honestly think it's bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
I think if the company is doing the right things and not doing bad things to their coworkers, what should they be worried about?
Yeah.
But like obviously, humans are humans. There's gonna be bad.
Yeah, and I mean, when you
environments.
have like a big corporation, it's hard to not do something or not have something or somebody at work be disgruntled and be like, oh, like,
Yeah,
F
because
this corporation because of XYZ reason.
now thinking about it, it also kind of leads to like legal issues and figuring out how much of that is actual BS and people just upset about their jobs, that they just make up things that's happened at their jobs, and then they have to
Yeah.
like go provide proof and all that stuff, and like maybe lawyers get involved. I
Yeah.
think they just to avoid all of that, they just say don't talk anything our company on social media and we're all good.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there's people that talk about companies on social media, but them saying that at orientations and all that probably lowers the amount of people that do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's I mean, it's a slippery slope. It's one of those things that's like a human problem that I don't think it will ever get fixed because it's so complex of a problem. But I don't think it's like both sides. Like one, on like the person side, I feel like it's taking away like your individuality and like, because when you go to post something like, oh, should I post this? Because maybe my company is gonna look at it and I could get fired for it. But at the same time, it's like the company has a reputation to upkeep for the corporation to live and like blah blah blah
But
shareholders.
it's crazy because when I was at that orientation, the person giving the orientation was like a manager or HR guy. He said that on his Facebook, he doesn't even have that he works at that company.
Yeah.
Because like he doesn't even want to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped doing that after the Marines, I think.
Uh huh.
I stopped posting, or like, because you know how in your bio on Facebook,
You say like where you work.
yeah, I try not to involve as much as I can where I work. Like, I'll talk about work, and maybe if somebody knows or has worked where I've worked in the past, they know just by how I talk about it and what I say about it. But I think I've said it on the podcast too before where I've worked, but I mean, I try to keep it out of a post. You know? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I work at this company. They treat me so well. Whatever.
Because I feel like it's easier to track down on a post than an hour-long podcast.
Yeah, and then especially because if you say that you work there and you post something bad, they're gonna be like, damn, dude, this person works at, I don't know, like Dairy Queen, and they're saying all this crazy shit.
And they're over here uploading videos of them snorting crack.
Yeah, and like, damn, bro, like Dairy Queen workers are all crackheads.
Yeah.
Mari Cruz.
Gabby.
Oh yeah, and so and I feel like if you don't say where you work or have any ties on your social media to where you work, it's better because if you do post something a little wild, you can't really be tied to the company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I feel like you have a little bit more freedom to do more.
And then in some situations, it works both ways where the company does some shit and they're like, oh, you work for that company.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, bro. It's just all politics, and it's hard when we get into like company politics and like what they stand for and like reputations they're trying to upkeep. Like, I think trying to upkeep a reputation can be bad, like really bad, because it can lead to people like a company making a really shitty decision just to keep the reputation up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say like a food company like had a certain product line go bad and they had to like get rid of it, but then it was already on the shelves for a little while and people were getting sick and hospitalized for it, and let's say the company just handled it in a really bad way to upkeep their reputation, then that's fucked up. Like, for example, Fisher Price, you know Fisher Price?
No.
It's a baby it's a
formula.
No, it's a company that makes baby toys.
Okay.
And like that's their like main thing. But a while back, I think babies were getting hospitalized or dying because of like something in the plastics or like the coloring or something with the product was like toxic, right? So then people were like, oh, that's it. Like Fisher Price is done. Like they're never gonna be a company again. Nobody's ever gonna trust them. But what they did was they pulled every Fisher Price item that they sold out of every single store. You could not buy it. And then they put out a statement saying, hey, we know this is wrong. Like, we're looking into it. We found out that there's one of our factories in China is doing something wrong or something happened. Like, we immediately can't, like, cut all ties with them. We'll no longer use them. We're going to take extra care to make sure our products are good. And after X amount of time, they rolled them back out. And people liked the response so much of the way they handled it that Fisher Price is still booming. You know, like they're popping.
I feel like that's the way to go. Like, just be honest and truthful.
Yeah, yeah. Because I just feel like some companies will purposefully do some shady stuff to upkeep their reputation and be like, shh, like don't say anything because, you know, it's like when I hit you as a kid, I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go tell mom.
Yeah. Oh, at work we were talking about because one of the other guys from that department I was talking about, they were talking about like childhood trauma, and then he goes, I don't have any childhood trauma, like I only have good memories. And then all of
Bullshit.
us, no, yeah, all of us were like, we were all saying, yeah, because your brain blocked out all your trauma, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, no, he's like, that's not how it works. He's like, then how come I remember these bad times? And it's like, well, because your brain decided it's okay, and whatever big trauma, your brain's like, we're done, you know, bro. And he's a younger brother, and then we were talking or whatever. I'm like, and I was like, I was an older brother, and then I think somebody else there was also an older brother, and we were just like bonding over the fact that we beat up our little brothers. and I was like, yeah, dude. I'm like, my little brother was annoying as fuck. I was like, I would throw him through a wall. I'm like, I literally made a hole in the
It's
wall.
still there.
yeah. And I was like, my brother broke a glass, like a window, because I wouldn't let him inside.
That's debatable. That's still up in the air. That was not my fault.
But anyways, this dude was saying that his older brother tied him up to a chair, turned off the lights in the basement, and left him there.
Dude, that's fucking funny.
I don't know how long, but he said
I feel like that's some bullshit you would do if we had a basement.
No, because I
would do that to you.
Yeah,
we were scared of the dark.
Yeah, and I even as a kid, I have like too much emotions for that. Only recently have you gotten emotions. When you were a kid, you were just like, fuck everybody.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you were an asshole when you were a kid.
I just decided to stop being an asshole. No, I was an asshole as a kid.
Yeah, and now you have emotions and you cry and shit like that. But as a kid, you were like just honestly an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was more of like, I'm gonna hit you real fast out of like a rage-driven emotion, but that's it. Because if I did do something like that to you, where I put you downstairs and like tied you up and just left you there for a while, like after like 20 minutes, I'd be like, I feel really bad.
Bro, I would not care.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I would have just left you down there until you figured it out. Or
Yeah,
until you started yelling.
Yeah, I would. After a while, I'd be like, bro, like, what doesn't deserve this? Like,
see, that's the thing. Like, you do that. If you did that shit, I knew you would eventually just come back. So, like,
so
I wouldn't even fight. I wouldn't be bugging. I'd be like, he's coming back.
Yeah, see, and then if you were to do that to me, bro, I'd be losing my shit. Yeah, because I'm like, this motherfucker doesn't care. I'm like, he probably fucking forgot already.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, so we were just like going back and forth and like talking about like the differences between the oldest and the youngest. Yeah, it was fun.
Damn, I was really an asshole as a kid.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. But it's alright.
We're cool.
Yeah. Whenever you have a kid, you'll probably get it back.
Ah, shit. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because I'm getting...
You being a crybaby?
Yeah, I'm getting that back with Vale.
Yeah, Mom said you were basically kind of like Vale, like crying all the time.
Yeah, and so was Karen.
Oh, really?
She was the same way.
Oh, you guys got the worst of it then.
Yeah, so we talked about it and we're like, hopefully we cancel each other out and we get a sweet...
Or...
yeah, and that's what happened. Just exponentially grew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Gabby was a crying baby or not. She's super quiet, so I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I don't know. I hope my kid's not an asshole. And if he is, I mean, I was an asshole kid, so I think I know how to deal with him.
You know what's going to be funny? Depending on when you guys have a baby and how old Vale is and like where we're at in life and we're still like living close to each other, whenever like they start to bully each other.
That's gonna be pretty funny.
And like let's say like Vale beats up your kid or bullies your kid, and then your kid goes to you, and then you're like, fuck, now what do I do?
Is that what am I like? That's a weird conversation to have with you. Like,
Yeah.
bro, your kid just fucking beat up my kid.
Low-key, I think I'd laugh first, and then I'd be like, all right, bro. Like,
I mean, I feel like I come up to you not in a really serious matter. I just be like, bro, like, just beat up whatever him or her.
I'd be
name
like,
is.
well, why is your kid being such a pussy?
I'd be like, you know what? We'll see next time that happens.
Yeah.
Train him.
Oh shit.
Why is gonna be locked in the basement?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She has age and size on her side right now.
She is a pretty big baby.
Yeah. She's strong. She's a strong baby.
She every time I try and distract her when Gabby's changing her diaper, I like have the book and like just making noise like in front of her face so she can just be distracted. She's always crying. She like grabs my thumb like super hard and she's like, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and like I like it when she feels my beard, and then she'll just like go like this, and all of a sudden she'll like come up here and like scratch like this, and she has like sharp nails. Like even like when we cut them, she likes to dig her nails in your skin. Dude, that shit hurts.
I bet.
Yeah.
Especially since like they have no remorse or like any.
I mean, they don't know.
Feeling,
they don't know that they're causing you harm. They're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like they're just trying to feel as much as they can, so they fucking dig the little fingers in there.
Low-key, this whole time that we've been podcasting, I've been super jealous of Gabby just playing with her.
Oh, really?
I hear Violet making noise right now. I'm just like...
Like, I don't even want to fucking podcast. I want to go play with Violet.
Let's go play with Violet.
Yeah. No, but... I don't know. How much time we got?
We're 53 minutes in.
Okay.
Let me see everything else I had. Oh, I have notes every time we do podcasts, and this week's notes include intro. Talk about editing crunch with Monday video. We did that already. Editing sweats. You ever get editing sweats?
No.
Bro, I drench in sweat whenever I edit, especially if I'm getting really into it. Like earlier this morning when I was editing the pregame guy stuff and finishing it all, bro. All the way down here, all sweat.
Bro, no wonder you're so skinny. You're constantly burning calories.
Dude, I'm sitting here and I'm like in the zone, like super fast. I got really good at using my mouse. I was just like cut, B, delete, A, space, and doing all that. And then next thing I know, it's an hour later, and then I go to lean back. And it's
your
just
back sweat.
It's all wet.
Oh,
it's all
shit.
wet with sweat.
What the
So
heck?
I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta go change my shirt now. I thought about just editing shirtless now.
Yeah, why not? You're in your own home.
Because of like how sweaty I get.
Yeah, and put a towel in the back of your chair.
Yeah, it gets crazy, bro.
I can't imagine you like every time you shit, you have to like run to the toilet.
Oh, those get intense too.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can probably relate, but have you guys ever had a naked shit? So like you go take a poop and you have to take all your clothes off because that's how intense it is.
Only in Oki, and that's
Really?
yeah. And,
Bro, that happens to me so often.
But you know why that happened to me though? I think one that was the most active I've ever been in my life, and like I would eat. That was the most I probably ate too, just because bro, I would fucking and down some food back in Oki.
I still down some food.
But also like I got into Fiber One bars.
Oh, those got you good.
But the thing is, I didn't really know the effects. I was like, oh, cool, like I need more fiber, you know? And then I ate one while I was watching a movie or like playing games or whatever in my own room. I was like, oh shit, dude, that kind of tastes like a granola bar. Like, that's really good.
We have 5 more.
Yeah, well, I think there's 5 in the package. So I'm like, okay, bro, that went down easy.
Damn.
So then I had the other 4. And then I'd be like, bro, like fiber what? Like whatever, you know? And the whole time, like I'm trying to stay hydrated because I was living in Oki and it's humid. It's literally an island, you know, like tropical island. So it's super humid. And then I would just be chugging water. And then at like 3 in the morning, bro, I'd get up with the worst stomach pain. I'd be like, bro, I'm about to shit my pants.
Damn.
And I would sleep shirtless. That or with like a shirt on, right? But like I'd always just have my undies on. So then I'd run over to the bathroom and like start taking a dump, And while I was going, I'm like, bro, like this shirt's bugging me, dude. I can't do it.
Take it off.
And I would take it off. Or sometimes I had to take off my glasses too.
Yeah. That's a real thing, guys.
Yeah. And I'm just over there like leaning over, just like rocking back and forth. I'm like, oh,
because like if you have your glasses on, like the feeling of them just on your face just like pisses you off. Or, like, it's just irritating.
I can't take a test with glasses on.
Really?
At school, yeah. It bothers me. I feel like just having them here, I feel like I can't see the information as well. So I have to take them off and just without my glasses.
Is that just because you're nearsighted or farsighted, whatever it's called?
So the closer it is, the better I see it. Like even when I have my glasses on, and like watch. Well, you're not gonna see what I see, obviously. But when I have my glasses on, and I put my hand here. It's almost blurry, yeah. But the far away is super clear. But when I take my glasses off, the stuff that's really close, it's like super detailed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My eyesight is terrible.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, well, so I had in sweats, and then the last note I had was Gabby coming in clutch with a thumbnail save. Just a quick note on that. Gabby is always coming in clutch about like thumbnail ideas and stuff. Like, especially, I mean, the video is not doing well, but the video I posted yesterday, Monday, about the I titled it Epic 3-Touch Football Challenge or something like that. I might have changed it like 5 times trying to get it to work, but the thumbnail that I had was literally just a screenshot of me about to kick the ball with you in goal. And she's like, why don't you just add like Andy's funny reaction? And I'm like, yes. Dude, I spent like a good an hour trying to figure out what I want to do with a thumbnail because I was in the time crunch.
Yeah.
And the best thing that I could come up with was that screenshot. But then once Gabby said to add Andy, I'm like, dude, it looks so much better with Andy on there. It doesn't look as boring.
Yeah.
So I really like how the thumbnail turned out with the time crunch that I had. But I need to stop making excuses. Like, bro, that video slapped me in the face.
Yeah.
I saw, which pisses me off because when it first went out, it was a 1 out of 10. Up until I went to bed, it was a 3 out of 10. And then when I woke up, 9 out of 10.
And you know, with your videos, because like, I think, well, YouTube thinks that you're my favorite YouTuber. Because as soon as you post a video, well, one, I have your notifications on. And then, so whenever I get something, like, I'll click it to, like, try to boost the algorithm, like ASAP, right? And, like, I'll be at work, and on Fridays when you post a video, and it'll come up during lunch. I'm like, oh, I bet, and I'll watch it during lunch. And whenever I watch it, it's, like, posted 2 hours ago, posted 3 hours ago. It's got, like, 10 views. And at first I was like, damn, bro. I'm like, what are those videos not doing so hot?
You're like, he's probably about to jump off his balcony right now.
Well, no, but then, like, after work, when I get off, like, 8 hours later or, like, 9 hours later, however long, I look at it and it's got, like, a lot more views, like 100-something, 200, 300 views, right? I'm like, oh, okay. So I feel like the trend with your channel is the first couple hours, it's, like, kind of a slow growth.
I almost want my videos to do bad the first couple hours because I found a trend that the videos that do good the first couple hours don't end up getting any takeoff. But the videos that do bad the first couple hours fucking take
skyrocket
off.
After like hour 3, everything's popping, right?
Like the kicker ball video was 6 out of 10 when I went to bed. It had like 22 views when I went to bed.
Yeah.
I woke up 1.3 thousand views.
And you're like, whoa.
Bro, I screamed. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, well, now it's like probably almost at 9,000.
It's 9.3 right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then my fucking video that I posted yesterday doesn't even have 100 views.
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
And then you're like, where are all these people that watch this video? Why can't they just watch this one?
Oh, so stressful, bro.
Did you put a subscriber reminder on that video?
I did.
Okay, bet.
It was at the very first 10 seconds that I did it.
Nice.
But it works. That works because...
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because that many people watched it, and if you put a subscriber reminder, like what? Like 1% of the people are going to click, but 1% is a good number from those people, you know?
Because the kickerball video has 9.3 thousand views, and that video itself got me like 220 hours of watch time, and then it got me like 70 subscribers.
Nice.
Yeah. So
70, dude? That's solid.
I love seeing those kind of analytics on a long form video. I'm like, dude, this is how I want every video to be. If every video is like this, I'm going to be monetized before summer. Like,
yeah. Well, I think with the addition of the mics and
That's what I'm looking forward to, bro.
Well, and that's why when I go on your channel, I try to spice it up. You know, even if I do something goofy, like I try to do something.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give me some content.
Well, I wanna dive. Like I feel it in my bones. I'm like, yeah,
bro, just do it. It's just a matter of literally doing it,
bro.
It's so funny.
Because in my head, I'm like, bro, this could look so majestic when I'm in the air.
Bro, mine looked like shit when I did it the first time.
Okay,
when
yeah.
Andy kicked it and I laid on the floor and then stretched out.
Yeah, but then you did one that was like a legit dive.
Okay, that's because I did that first shitty one. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm back to it.
But I can imagine myself basically like, you know what I mean?
Well, because also one of the shots that Andy kicked, I tried to block with my foot. It went in. And then I don't know if it was the momentum that I had going into blocking the ball, but my momentum was still going towards the floor.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I had to move my foot back to fall, or else I'd fucking hurt my hip.
Oh, is that why it looked funny?
Yeah, that's why it looked like I literally just moved back and then jumped on the floor.
Yeah, I was like, bro, what was that? Yeah, but there was like a couple shots that you did where it was basically coming at me, and I moved to the side to get it with my foot. When I could have just like moved here to grab it, or gone like this and just like fell with it and like grab. You know what I mean?
It looks better if you do it that way.
Yeah,
like literally just a simple like squat and like try to catch the ball, or like just like a squat, lean, fall, and like hit the ball out.
Yeah. Well, because I watched it back and I'm like, bro, like that one wouldn't even been a crazy fall.
Yeah.
You know, I just like slowly like, all right, like I'm falling, but it's like knee, hip, and then boom. You know what I mean? I don't have to like all of a sudden.
Dude, I was so pumped when I blocked that Andy shot.
Yeah.
I was literally midair. I was like, dude, I feel great.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Well,
so
shit.
I don't know. I'll try, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm excited. Thursday, you gotta try.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. But I'm excited to use the mics. Hopefully, my engagement goes up better because you're not gonna hear anymore.
And then in the back.
I'm talking and just like. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode 80. We're 20 episodes away from episode 100. Let us know down.
Yeah, go ahead. Let us know in the comments what we should do, if we should do anything special for the episode 100.
Yeah, let us know if you'd like to see anything special for episode 100 down in the comments. Yeah. But if you haven't so already, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button, and also right next to it, there's that like button. Don't forget to hit that. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.